ladies. It's time for your weekly reminder. You know, if you missed any scores, any highlights from tonight's show, don't worry. If you're worried, just don't. You could always log on to WNEP.com.
I'm not worried. I mean, I was here for it, but the people that didn't yet, got to check it out online.
There are some folks that were late.
We're checking out Hazleton area and Western Wayne in just a few minutes, but first, a Super 16 showdown in North Oberlin County.
Yeah, that's where I was tonight. This is really historic. For the first time since the final rankings after the 2014 season, a team other than Southern Columbia is ranked first in our Super 16 countdown. That team is the last team to actually beat the Tigers in the regular season, Mount Carmel area. That was in 2011, by the way. You fast forward 11 years, the Red Tornadoes' first game as our top-ranked team. It wasn't an easy one against undefeated Milton. John Darrah and his Red Tornadoes in an early dogfight with the Black Panthers. Milton came to play tonight. First possession of the game, Cale Bastian in at quarterback. Has some time, sets his feet, and hits Peyton Rerick. Michael Farinato saves the touchdown, but not before a 66-yard gain. Later in the drive, Bastian this time keeps it himself, fights his way into the end zone. Milton takes the early 6-0 lead. The Red Tornadoes respond, though. The toss here goes to Xavier Diaz. Waits for his blockers, sets it up, clears his way, avoids his own teammate, and runs down the sideline. 45 yards to tie the game at 6. Back come the Black Panthers. Handoff goes to Mason Rowe. Changes hands, and watch him just dive for the pylon and score. 23-yard touchdown right into your living room. 13-6 Milton. However, slowly but surely, the Red Tornadoes wear them down. Cole Spears lofts one up to Jacob Schultz. It's another Mount Carmel area touchdown. They would dominate the second half as our new #1 team, Mount Carmel area, wins it 41-19.
Western Wayne, 15th in our countdown, hosting Abington Heights. First play of the game, Abington ball. Sean Theodore, pass is picked off. Ethan Grodak with the interception for Western Wayne. Wildcats make quick work getting to the end zone. Luke Janasuski punches it in for the touchdown, and it's 7-0 Western Wayne. On the ensuing kickoff, the ball is kicked straight into the Comet players. It bounces off one of their chests. Wildcats recover the ball. Janasuski completes the drive with another touchdown for the Wildcats. Just like that, it's 14-0 Comets. Nick Bradley now at quarterback. He throws it downfield, and somehow Jack Burt comes down and makes the catch. That is clutch. Abington was held, and it's forced to try a field goal, but the snap is bobbled, and the kicker, Michael Hartshorn, picks it up and takes it in for the touchdown, kicks the extra point. Comets trail 14-7. An exciting game this evening, but the Wildcats hold on and win at home 28-21 over Abington Heights.
I love kicker touchdowns, Ron. Wallenpaupack hosting Delaware Valley. The Warriors are still looking for their first win, but have played a brutal schedule. This is actually their first game against a team from our viewing area. They're up 35-10 at the half. Logan Olsemer to Justin Kalitsnik. Tip goes in line and gets the first down. Then Paulie Weinrich gets the ball, finds a big gap up the middle. He breaks 4 tackles on this play and finds his way in for the score. DV extends their lead 42-10. Wallenpaupack trying to stop DV's offense. Mark Nielsen picked off Olsemer and gained some good yardage before being brought down here, but the Warriors defense just wasn't going to give up points so easily. Logan Downey gets taken down by Colton Handy. DV gets their first win of the year, 42-10.
Congratulations to Delaware Valley. Well, Dennis Bookman says he loves his football team, that it's unselfish. Nobody cares who makes a tackle or who scores that big touchdown. That's because there's plenty to go around. I mean, last week the Cougars crushed North Pocono 54-7. Their next challenge, Wilkes-Barre area. Wilkes-Barre area won their debut at their new stadium last week against Wallenpaupack 34-7. First quarter, no score. On fourth down, the snap back to Matthew Casitis, and he fumbles the snap, but that's a non-issue because watch him work, goes to the far side of the field, nothing there. So just take it back to the near side of the field, and just like that, he's got a first down for Hazleton. Later in the drive, less than a minute to go, Tyler Wolf tosses it to Matthew Bookman. Look at him go. Oh, did him like that with the stiff arm into the end zone. 6-0 Cougars after the missed extra point. Second quarter now. It is 4th and 7 for Wilkes-Barre area. You just saw the special teams blunder. But yeah, they've got no problem with 4th and 7 either. The toss to Daniel Underwood near side. He's got the first down later in the drive. The quarterback is like, I'll keep it myself. Jake Howe right up the middle, rumbling and reaching from 2 yards out. That was the only score for Wilkes-Barre area, though. They shut down the Hazleton offense for the most part, but Hazleton still wins this one 20-7. How about those Wyoming Valley West fans fired up to take on Crestwood at home, trailing 35-0 at the half. Isaiah Cobb is like, let's cut into that lead. Spartans trim it to 35-7. Ensuing drive for Crestwood. Jaden Shedlock on the far side of the field, rolling through some blockers. He has the sideline still going. Look at him go. Inside the 20 later in the drive. They've got that confusing formation with a couple quarterbacks, and they slide things over, and Nick Miscavige connects with Josh Hilt. 2 Ps for perfection, in for the touchdown. Comets bounce back 49-21.
Berwick hosting Williamsport. Bulldogs up 20-3 when we showed up, adding to their lead. On the 25-yard line on a 4th and 5, Dogs go for it and get it. Matt Linczynski to Rowan Slabinski for the score. They go for 2. Bo Sheptok gets that one, 28-3 Berwick. The Bulldogs again on the moon. Sheptok makes another play, takes it down to the 10-yard line. 4th and 1, Berwick going for it again. Why not? Ryan Banks with the touchdown. Bulldogs take a 34-3 lead. Williamsport would finally get into the end zone in garbage time, but the damage was done by them. 34-10, Berwick wins.
They've got that running game down. Montoursville and Central Columbia, second quarter, 3:29 left. Montoursville's Bryce Eberhardt with the keeper, the 1-yard touchdown run, 7-0 Montoursville, and Montoursville wins 35-21.
To the Poconos before we go. East Stroudsburg South looking to bounce back from their first loss of the season at Pocono Mountain East tonight, tied at 6 in the third quarter. Not anymore. Blaze Jones scores 14-6 South after a 2-point conversion. Cavaliers get the ball back. Colby Mitchell, short pass to Nate Gray. He zigs, he zags, he's down his way into the gain of 24. That sets up Jamal Watts. That's right, give the big man the football. The lineman scores from a yard out, 22-6. Oh, I love it. And then in the 4th, Nate Gray runs left. Then he refuses to go down easy. Breaks a tackle. Gain of 15 yards on this play. Later in that same drive, Shane Boulay in motion. Takes the handoff. Goes in for another score. East Stroudsburg South back in the win column, 28-6.